Hey, welcome to another presentation of The Sweet Spot. I'm the Admiral. Great to have you on board. Compliments Axel Finance. We will take a look at the Crop Over Festival 2024. We are glad to be here. You know, there's this old Jamaican folk song. I'm going to change the word in it, but it goes something like, Beryl left me and gone away. She left me and gone. Beryl left me and I can say I am here another day. Hurricane Beryl messed up the Caribbean. Barely missing Barbados. I mean, we still got some damage, but we want to pray and continue to support our friends in the Grenadine Islands. And of course, you know, Jamaica got a little bit of hit, some rain in Dominica. My goodness, but Beryl, don't ever come back. Stay as far as you are, as far as you are. But this is The Sweet Spot. And tonight, we are going to be taking a look at the All-Stars Calypso Tent crew. One or two people will be around. We've also got the Big Show in the house, compliments one of the top backup singers in the country. Yeah, they're coming. We've also got a new face for you. Well, should I say a new face? But on the hotspot, yeah, a new face. Freshie. And we're going to find out who Freshie is all about, you know, what he's doing this year. Now, an update will tell you we got like 356 songs in the system. Lots and lots of really nice social commentary. So I don't know that you complain. All the tents are opened, so you can go on out and see the Kaiser. Like tonight, Friday night, you got tents open. You can go on out and have a wonderful time. Tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, you still got tents. So hey, man, go on out and support the Calypso tents. And the cheapest tent out there is the $25 tent. Well, that was on last night, Thursday night. That's the Super Gladiators Calypso tent. That's the only tent you're getting at $25. All the other tents are $40. And you know when it comes to judging night now, they're going to add on a little 15, a little 20 on it. So go on out and have some fun. And I want the tents to get into YouTubing the Calypso tent so that people at home who can't go but willing to pay a little 10 US to see the tents can still see the tents. Now, here's how we're going to get this rolling. Once we make this break and return, I've got the young lady who won the Calypso title in 1988. It was not that easy. We can talk about it so easily now. But if Rita was here, she will tell you it wasn't easy winning the Calypso Monarch title. She had two big songs that year. You remember those songs? Woman, Respect Yourself, and Camp Party. Well, The Sweet Spot will take you back in time and back in space to one of the biggest songs of that year and the Calypso Monarch winning song.
This year they coming strictly to jam. The only one to shake your waist and jump to the ground and rock and roll like that in stadium. Don't sing protesting songs about present conditions. Nothing but government or unemployment. Fans, I'm so sorry. That style is not for me. As long as hard times killing me, until they stabilize the economy, I can't party, I can't party. Strain up for all are we. I can't party, I can't party. Bring out the boat be on fire with 1,000 Virgin Yankees when people suffering in this country. I can't party, can't party, can't party. When people suffering in this country, I can't party. too slow, saying how I must up the tempo. Not a single word about discrimination. No, don't mention political corruption. They out to shake and whine to take pressure off their minds. Lyrics ain't got a chance. They just come to dance. Bring them something jumpy and a little bit smutty. But I can't forsake my country until racism is wiped out completely. I can't party, I can't party until all classes are treated equally. I can't party, I can't party. The whole place could be rocking, enjoying the garden party when segregation ruled this society. I can't party, can't party, can't party when segregation ruled this society. I can't party. Every time guys who don't sing, they just criticize or sing songs to depress poor people lives. They're telling me to try and bring them a road mad song with plenty heat to mash up spring garden. They want a heavy beat to keep them on their feet with sweet, sweet rhythm for them to jam. But when cartoon and done, we still face the same problems. So I got to keep pressing on until drug abuse is stamped out in this country. I can't party, I can't party until child abuse is stamped out entirely. I can't party, I can't party. You could be jumping up the calypso, shouting for grind a bar and I leave and the people's moral drugging daily. I can't party, can't party, can't party when the crime is rising in this country. I can't party, can't party, can't party when the people's moral dropping daily. I can't party, can't party, can't party when food prices rising daily. I can't party.
Oh yeah, and after that she became Queen Rita, that year being a member of the House of Soca Calypso Tent, the 1988 Calypso Queen of Barbados. We'll come back on the sweet spot with more. Compliments, Axel Finance. Welcome back to the sweet spot. Compliments, Axel Finance. You know, it's sometimes hard to believe that a man could be in this industry for so long and, you know, you've not made contact with the top television program of all time. At the time, Festival Stage, but this time, Sweet Spot. But I'd like to welcome him to the Sweet Spot, Freshie. Hello.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Who's Freshie? Where were you hiding for 10 years?
Just working. I'm just a easy, ongoing youngster, just working hard to make my dreams a reality in the soca industry.
Something about you reminds me of DJ Chili. Have you ever been told?
A million times.
A million
Every single time I come to CBC, that's over. Even,
yeah, okay.
Even not long ago with the makeup lady, you remind your Chili who stepped out, you know.
Now, mind you, I was not privy to that conversation before I came here.
Yes, please.
Or before I met you.
That's right.
I just picked up that, something, he has a little demeanor like,
Yes, please.
like Chili. All right. It's been 10 years.
Yes,
What's been going on for you in 10 years?
Well, for me, in the 10 years, just working, just pushing to become a better artist, a better person.
How have you been doing that? You got 10 years,
Yes, please.
That's 10 years of songs. That's 10 years of practice.
That's right.
That's 10 years of performances and all that.
That's right.
Do you take 10 years to get that good?
Well, I won't say you take 10 years to get that good because you're as good as your last performance. That's how we see it. So, just performing, just trying to perfect every single thing, just trying to be a better person, it takes time.
Where are you from? What songs have you had?
Well, I've had Shots, a song by the name of Shots, Waltz on Myself, Double Trouble, Waltz on Myself. I had a song called Bashment Garden last year. Horn, Wayner, Tease. This year I did 4 songs.
Wow.
I did Good Girl, that was produced by Wreck and Drums, written by Shanna Pull the Trigger Boom.
Okay.
Then I did I Don't Care, that was written by Sadis, produced by Stepper, background vocals by Rochelle Griffith. Girl You Is It, that was written by Mo, the same writer of Bashment Garden last year.
But you got some good people around you.
Yes, please.
So I'm thinking that unless I'm in the wrong place, in the wrong country, that your name should be a bit more out there. So then I have to ask,
yes,
what is it that has prevented that? Why have I not seen you at the, let's say, the Soca Monarch competitions and stuff like that? And these are not derogatory questions. I am concerned about this because you can't be out there making so much music for so long.
That's right.
And don't register. What's going on?
Well, I would say everything takes time. Everybody just have the period of time.
Well, that's a long period.
Yeah, a long period. So I would say my time is now, I'm now grasping my time. My time is now, so I just taking that time.
Was there something that you would think was not present, missing, something that you could have or should have done?
Well, perfecting the art, I would say. I would say in previous times I had good songs, but it was just the opportunity that I didn't get.
Did you get radio play?
Yeah, for sure.
For these songs?
For sure.
So the promoters they didn't hire you?
At that point in time, I wasn't getting that much performance time, but
right.
As of, I would say 2019 is where my career really started to take off.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then it must be about the song, the elements of the song, the attractiveness of the song.
Yes, please.
That gives people like yourself a call up.
Yes, please.
Because if there's one thing I could say about the Barbadian audience, when they hear a song that's different, you get a call.
For sure, that's right.
Have you looked at that?
Yeah, for sure, he did. Plenty of times, just changed up a lot in terms of writing. I did some of the writing myself. My song, Horn, produced by the Noise Boys. I looked into that, and it's a horny song, but I put a spin onto it as to where, when you get horn, you won't remember it because that's like a stepping stone. Yeah, for sure.
You want to remember it?
Yeah, you can remember it. You will remember the do's and don'ts. That's how you look at it. Where you get horn.
That song ain't getting away because the boy don't remember it. The boy don't want to remember that song.
Yeah, but it got good rotation. And
the horn is the horn only when you take it on, right?
And that's one of the major parts of the song. But the horn is the horn only when you take it on, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that song took off and, horn.
So it was in the genre of what? It was bashment?
It was a groovy. It was a groovy. Yeah.
Groovy.
A rhythm called Lord Have His Mercy by Red Boys and DJ Kai.
All right. So what is happening with you this year that would say to you, nah, this year I got to be a breakout. Things got to happen different.
Well, for me this year, I brought bashment and I brought groovy as well because I just always say I'm still young. Young in the industry, young as an artist. I don't want to be ridiculed or pushed in a corner when bookings are made. For the older folks, I don't want to hear, well, he's a young boy, he can sing a lot of banjo. So that's why he's trying to mix it, bring the bashment for the youngsters, but still middle age. Not saying that older people don't like bashment, because I performed that queue in the community, and that was here at CBC. And the first song people wanted to hear, the older folk, I want to hear Bashment Yarding. I did tell myself when they get here, people can tell me I want to hear wine, I want to hear horn, I want to hear teas, but it was all for the Bashment. So that's the way to say, you know, people can like what they like.
Have you, you know, one of the things that could help promote what you're doing are music videos. Now, they're not the most simple thing in the world to do, but I've seen a few around here that are reasonably comfortable. You ever thought about that?
Yeah,
because it helps.
Yeah, I started putting out visuals as well, music videos and, you know, some lyrics videos as well. It's actually helping. It's actually helping.
Freshie. Have you heard of Freshie? Barbados, have you ever heard of Freshie? Have you ever seen him on stage? Freshie, where have you performed before?
I've performed at some of the big shows, Dead Setups, Soca on the Hill.
That's the problem right there. Okay, okay, go on, go on. Go on.
Soca on the Hill, Soca Sweet Lines.
They put you up front, just put you to come in the first set of performers?
No.
Be honest with me.
No, I
You
mean,
just bring you down inside when,
Yeah,
the big
for sure.
when the big one's performing?
For sure. I performed recently at Powder as well this year.
Powder?
Yeah, that was a great performance.
Well, let me tell you something, Freshie. I wish you well, and that is very sincere.
Yes, please.
No, seriously, you cannot be in this business for so long, spending so much money,
That's right.
and don't feel some type of results.
That's right.
Man, it hurts, man. You got to get out there and do something, Freshie.
Sure.
Right?
I getting the results, so I love it. And I loving the Bajan audience, not only the Bajan audience, but I performed overseas in New York last year, and it's been a phenomenal response, you know, actually being outside of Barbados and people seeing the results from what this little country could do. Really love it, man.
Okay. Well, on the sweet spot, Freshie will return to give us one of his performances of his songs in 2024 when this sweet spot returns right here on CBC TV8. Freshie.
Well, look at me. Hey, it's your boy Fresh. Oh my. Pull the trigger, boom. Good gosh, you look good. Yes, you look good. Walk up, girl, you look good. You look good. Push back on me, go. Let me go. I love a girl who love to bend down. One hand on the ground. Cock up your foot and make it go round. Doing this by the inch in I count. I don't like a land moving too stush. Can be in the bush. I like a girl to shake up she touch and let me take a wine and we go. Show me you can walk. Show me you can walk. Girl, cock up your foot and peep back if you want look. Show me you can walk. Show me you can walk. Tonight you will look. I was saving back my bed choke. Be a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Start to shake it. And we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Now shake and jiggle and bounce it a little too sweet and in the gas. I love a girl who love to push back. Make that bumper clap. How you get dibby like that? How you get dibby like that? Bad girl. Don't cap, start shake it up like shot. It's the audacity of that bumper out in public whining like that. Show me you can walk. Show me you can walk. Girl, cock up your foot and peek back if you want look. Show me you can walk. Show me you can walk. Tonight you will look. I was saving back my best joke for you. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Start to shake it. And we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Now shake and jiggle and bounce it a little too sitting in the middle, girl. Who love to bend down. One hand on the ground. Crack up she foot and make it go round. Doing this by the inch in I go. I don't like a land moving too stush. Can be in the bush. I like a girl to shake up she touch and let me take a wine and show me you can walk. Show me you can walk. Girl, cock up your foot and peep back if you want. Show me you can walk. Show me you can walk. Tonight you will look. I was saving back my best joke for you. A good girl. Girl, up, down. Up, down. Good girl. Take a little girl and bounce it a little too, sit in the little girl. I love her. Well, look at me. Hey, it's your boy Fresh. Oh my. Pull the trigger, boom. Good gosh, you look good. Walk up, girl, you look good. Push back on me good. Girl.
Sweet Spot compliments Axel Finance, and I want to welcome two ladies here to the Sweet Spot tonight. Two ladies that played so many roles in the Calypso Tent, but particularly lead vocalists in recent years, and I like to call them accompanying vocalists. I don't like that backup thing. I think without these ladies, sometimes a lot of the artists will fall very, very flat, and it's because of their sweet melodies that you tend to get a greater appreciation for the product. So I want to welcome Romancia Murray, who is currently singing with the All-Stars Calypso Tent, and of course, MaryE, who is singing with the Big Show. Ladies, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me get a little insight about Romancia, though, that you may not know, right? She was crowned the first Miss Samuel Jackman Prescott Polytechnic.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah. That's true, right? Good, okay. She was also the first runner-up in the Barbados Queen of Song. She's got a lot of experience. She's been singing in Trinidad. She has been a lead vocalist with an Italian orchestra to a worldwide audience, singing in many languages. Yes. So you can sing in Italian.
Yes, I can.
Romancia just suits you, man. The name Romancia. Romancia, romance me. She is also, but she also did backups, of course, accompanying vocalists in All Stars, and still do. You still singing, even though you've got your big song this year. You're still singing.
Yeah, but I am drifting back and staying focused.
Oh, you're staying focused, all right.
Yes.
And of course, you've also had some time in Trinidad performing with the Calypso Review Calypso Tent.
Yes.
This is fantastic. What a job. Now, before I come back to you, let me welcome MaryE, who we have seen for eons in the Calypso Tent.
I just can't.
Mary, hello.
Hello.
Right. You're a school teacher too, right?
No, I'm not. No, you keep saying
you were never a school teacher.
No.
So how did my son meet you?
Because I train children for pageants.
Oh, good. So you're a pageant trainer.
Yes, so I train
and you were
children
training him
for
the year
pageant,
that he did very well.
Yes, he won. That was my boy.
He loves you to the max.
Yeah, and I love him too.
Yeah, Mary, but she almost became my daughter-in-law, you know. I mean, easy, you know. Mary, I'm seeing you moving, well, not moving because you're still doing accompanying vocalist, but I've seen you graduate to coming out and doing your own vocals and all that. Yes. And even this year, you've got this Come Out Mary.
That was the first year.
That was the first year?
That was the first year.
Okay.
The first year was Come Out
Mary,
right?
This year?
Came out. You understand?
Yeah, were you
no,
singing
this year is called It's All,
already?
and then I'm out.
You're out already.
So Come Out Mary was a call.
Yes.
You need to come out, Mary.
Yes, I need to
That
come
is
out.
because, though, Mac Finger had this habit of bringing you guys up front and making you sing something to prove to the audience that they were not just standing there, that they can sing.
Exactly. But not only that, it's, I thought about doing it forever. When I won Community Festa that was in 80?
Jeez, don't break.
In
1980?
No, not 1988. 88. Yeah, I sang a calypso then. It was Ready Good Men Gone.
All right.
And they
that
were trying to get me.
That was the one that Marcy had sung?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and they were trying to get me to sing from then.
Right.
And at that time, I thought, sheesh, because the song that was brought to me was quite political, and I thought, out of community college, I don't got no job. I ain't singing this, and then the next thing I don't get no job in Barbados. Hell no. So, but then year after year, I kept saying, I'm gonna do it. And they would always say, oh, you ain't singing nothing, you ain't coming to us. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. When I hit 50, I'm singing, doing something different.
So now we got it.
50 came.
So last year she was 50.
50 came, and there was COVID.
Oh, I see.
And
so
then
she's about 54, 55.
Exactly, 54. And when Adrian Clark said, man, you see, because you said you were coming out, That is why you shut down the whole
I
island.
believe so too. So you
Yep.
caused
And
COVID.
so- Yep.
Nearly did.
Yep. And so I said, I'm still going to do it because they think I'm not going to do it. And I came out. I said, I'm coming
Romancia,
out. That's
she
it.
happy though to have the title of causing COVID. Nobody expect MaryE to come and sing. And
But I wouldn't say that. I would say she's responsible for the lockdown.
For the
Let me say
lockdown.
that. Yeah, the
Yeah,
lockdown.
lockdown.
Yeah, you like that
Lockdown.
one? All right.
Love it.
she just lock it down.
Yeah.
Lock it
Romancia,
down.
she talked about the song Where All the Good Men Gone. That was a big one.
Yes.
Back in the 80s. I remember MaryE doing that in the Calypso Tent. But this year, you have gone in a very similar direction. And your song is getting a lot of airplay. You're doing well in the Calypso Tent. But you're also getting a few little hits from the fellas who feel chided by it. What's
That's
going
all
on
right.
with this song?
That's all right. That's all right. It's all right.
Tell
Where
us
the
about
men?
this song. I've been playing it. I like it.
Men in short supply.
Men in short supply.
Facts.
That got a lot of meaning, you know.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying.
Got a lot of
But I
meaning.
guess people hear what they want to hear. But I
Yeah.
kept saying that. It has a lot of meaning. Men in short supply.
Where did it come from?
It is an idea that came to me after I saw so many
Issues.
issues with young men. And I have a son, I have a nephew who are very close to me.
They're still talking to you after this song?
They love the song. Actually, they heard the song before I even took it anywhere.
So you got approval. You're good
So
to
I
go.
got approval. My son was like, yeah, mommy, factual, I love it. Let me go.
Wow.
So I was, yeah, I had a lot of encouragement from the males. And then I took it to my brother. So the men in my life love it.
And the men who are not in your life don't.
Well, some.
Too bad.
Not all. Some, not all. But that's all right. That's all right. You need that. You need that because you need to have a discussion. So if you don't like what the song is about, fix it.
Fix it, yeah.
Fix it. I'm saying that women are here.
Right.
We are here. We are not just taking you and saying, oh, men in the good and men is that and taking you there. We are here to help you. Yes.
And this song
we
is
need
just
you.
that, right?
Yes, it's just that. We need you. We need you in our homes. We need you by our side.
Don't look at me,
Yeah,
Mary. Mary here looking at me like, yeah, finally you got the message. Romancia, this song has been getting a lot of play in the Calypso Tent, the All-Stars. Have you been asked for any encores as yet with this one?
Yes, of course.
Chorus 1 and 2 and 3. Do you come with extra verses and stuff? Have you prepared for that? Because it's that type of song.
I was prepared for that, but then I said, you know what? Let me just stay focused on this message.
Right.
Instead of getting caught up in the with
right.
a lot of verses and then somebody now drift off. I understand that part now. And so
Exactly.
let me stay focused and let me deal with this.
You're
Step
smart.
one.
That's very
yeah,
smart.
step one, and then you go to step two.
Yes.
And let me fix this first.
Yeah. All right. Well, she said that men are in very short supply, whatever that means. But we'll give you a chance to have a look at it as CBC visited the All-Stars Calypso Tent.
In modern media, running every show like Oprah, yes, on every network, women doing well. Why for some strange reason, as no lemon talk, thousand millions disappearing. Yes, they catching hell. Baby, four families had a patriarch. No single mother's rule as sole matriarch. And when men were protectors of the home, no one gave these fathers they drift and roll. Now all youth getting no guidance, no fathers, just single parent. Tell me then, where the men? And as our men stay missing, to the gangs our sons keep drifting. Tell me then, look where the men check culture and arts on the Billboard chart. Nicki Minaj to Rihanna, let me ride for high. But on every block was heart crossing. So now you know why the woman on top men in short supply. Russia.
Wow, she is in comfort zone. Impeccable diction, clear vocals, a song that has a melody that stays with you, very easy to understand, you can't fault it, and she's a renderer. She renders well. Romancia. Living up to the name, Romancia. Mary, let's talk about you and you coming and forget about the COVID thing and stuff. You were just joking around with that. You're a very serious artist, though. Talk to me a little bit about your song this year.
Right, so this year, the song is called It's All in the Name. Because, you know, people joke around, Mary, quite contrary, and all sorts. But I believe that they gave me that name for a reason.
Mary?
Because Mary gave me that name for a reason. And so when Bag came to me with this song, I thought, boy, you were digging into my brain, because it was as though I wrote this for myself. He just studied me and he gave me the song, and the song is me. So the song really speaks to, you know, that you have to think for yourself. I'm not going to tell you what is going on here and what you should think about here and stuff. It's just allowing you to think for yourself. And it says, and what I'm saying to you is that irrespective of what it is, who it is, you could be my friend, you could be my foe, you could be my companion, and my husband knows this. I'm going to say what I have to say. And that is really what this song's about, to speak out, say what it is that you have to say. And you don't have to be rude about it, and you don't have to speak to everything at every time, but you need to speak out, and you need
Time and place.
yes.
Time and place. Well, we also visited the Big Show Calypso Tent, so let's have a look at MaryE coming from behind the vocals, you know, those supporting vocals, and performing on stage all by herself. Let's have a look at it. Soca Love Affair. Yes.
That's the soca song. I also have two songs.
Yeah, I realize.
That's Soca Love Affair.
I realize. Soca Love. You look all right there on stage. You're doing your thing there, little
I
whiny,
enjoy
whiny.
myself.
I
enjoy myself.
I could tell.
That's the whole thing about performing. You should go out there to enjoy yourself.
Correct.
If you enjoy yourself, the audience will enjoy you. And that's what entertainment is all about.
Is that what you're doing, Romancia? Enjoying yourself
yeah.
first and foremost?
Yes.
You must though feel, ladies, really comfortable and confident when you got a song and you know that people into it and people talking about it. It's a whole different feel altogether.
Yes, that is true. But
Yeah.
you need to be, well, for me, I need to feel comfortable with this song first
Right.
and its content. Once I give myself the green light,
Well,
Yep.
the performance speaks for itself. And I guess it's like an energy, so the audience,
Exactly.
you give, they receive.
And you guys have seen, because you've done so many supporting vocals over the years in the Calypso Tents.
Yep.
You see people fail, you see people be successful, you see their reactions. So you going up front now, you better be prepared, because you have it all.
The pressure is real, you know. The pressure is real. Don't fool yourself.
I know.
The pressure, backing vocals is one thing. We feel nervous for the Calypsonian.
Yep.
Ah, okay, yeah.
You get nervous
I sense
for
that
the
too.
Calypsonian.
I sense that
you know,
too.
because then as a backing vocal, you know their weakness, you know their strengths.
Yeah.
So you're just hoping for the best and everything going. You concentrating on. Sometimes I don't even see the performance Because I'm just trying so hard to make sure that everything that happens behind there, like myself and the others, we try to make sure everything is correct.
Oh, yeah.
And you would know
Oh,
this,
yeah,
Mary.
because
We're
it's a
busy
whole
trying to-
production.
Yeah.
You're not out there, and then we're here. It's a production.
And it's not about
It's
us.
a whole production.
It's
so
about
we have
you
to
as a
lend it to
Calypsonian.
what you're doing, and
That's
everything
sweet.
has to be.
I like that. I like that. It's
Yeah,
not about
so
it's not about them.
it's not about
It's about
us,
the
no.
artist on stage. Boy, that sometimes can get very hard.
Yeah.
Make life very nervous for you guys.
Oh,
but
yes.
Yeah.
I certainly wish you well. Romancia, she is in the All Stars Calypso Tent, and I believe they're going to be pitching on Sunday at St. Gabriel's School. Or
Yes,
you going
correct.
down? Y'all are not, I understand y'all were going somewhere far.
Yeah, down
sometime.
St. Lucie.
Down St. Lucie. So that's coming up. But
That's-
Sunday you come into St. Gabriel's.
St. Gabriel's.
All right. And MaryE.
Sunday we are at the Dome.
You're at the Dome.
Yep. The big show will be at the Dome, the Sea Rocks Dome. That's Maxwell Coast Road.
Right.
On Sunday 7th, and then we're back there again on Saturday the 13th. And
So-
then, of course, we judge on the 16th.
Okay, good. So if the men are in short supply, you know where they are.
Saturday.
They're in the Calypso Tent watching Romancia and MaryE. You can't find them, that's
Saturday
where they
night.
are.
Yes, Saturday night at St. Gabriel's School. All the men.
Hold on. That's only an excuse for Saturday and Sunday here.
All the men come
Sweet
out.
Spot will return in a moment. Hey, welcome back to the Sweet Spot. Compliments Axel Finance. Well, earlier on the Sweet Spot, he gave us The Good Girl. Now he's back to perform his second song for the night called I Don't Care. Welcome back, Freshie, to the Sweet Spot.
Well, look at me. Hey, yeah, yo, yo. I don't care who does pay for shisha clothes, who buy the ring and shisha nose, who purchase the paint for Misha toes. That's not my business. I don't care who does search the internet, who buy the hair that on she head. One thing that's for sure, but I can bet that's not my business. So shirt up, I don't want no. Keep it to yourself, I don't want no. None of my business. I don't want no. Cause it's just certain things I don't need to hear. So I don't want no. Keep it to yourself, love. I don't want no. Not my concern. I don't want no. Cause it's just certain things I don't need to hear. You see the he say, she say thing. No. Don't mix me with that. I don't care if it's no rear ring. No, I'm not into the chat. You ain't put me for you. I'm visiting. Talk off your mouth, I'm listening. You going off your beat for a whole day about things I'm interested in. I don't care who does pay for shisha clothes, who buy the ring and shisha nose, who purchase the paint for Misha toes. That's not my business. I don't care who does search the internet, who buy the hair on she head. One thing that's for sure, but I can bet that's not my business. So shirt up, I don't want no. Keep it to yourself, I don't want no. None of my business. I don't want no. Cause it's just certain things I don't need to hear. So I don't want no. Keep it to yourself, I don't want no. Not my concern. I don't want no. Cause it's just certain things I don't need to hear. I don't care who dealing with who. I know I'm dealing with myself. So don't tell me who's sick of you. I know I still. Let me go. Police can ask me, but I ain't giving in. You gotta kick out my teeth till they're whistling, and I can pull my broccoli hard to the cherry on top of the glistening. I don't care who does pay for shisha clothes, who buy the ring and shisha nose, who purchase the paint for Misha toes. That's not my business. I don't care who does search the internet, who buy the hair that on she head. One thing that's for sure, but I can bet that's not my business. So straight up, I don't want no. Keep it to yourself, I don't want no. None of my business. I don't want no. Cause it's just certain things I don't need to hear. So I don't want no. Keep it to yourself, I don't want no. Not my concern. I don't want no. Cause it's just certain things I don't need to hear. You see the he say, she say thing. No, don't mix me with that. I don't care if it's no rearing. No, I'm not into the chat. You ain't put me, but you I'm visiting. Talk off your mouth and listening. You can run off your beat for a whole day about things I'm interested in. I don't care who does pay for shisha clothes, who buy the ring and shisha nose, who purchase the paint for Misha toes. That's not my business. I don't care who does search the internet, who buy the hair that on she head. One thing that's for sure, but I can bet that's not my business. So straight up, I don't want no. Keep it to yourself, I don't want no. None of my business. I don't want no. Cause it's just certain things I don't need to hear. So I don't want no. Keep it to yourself, I don't want no. Not my concern. I don't want no. Cause it's just certain things I don't need to hear. So I don't want no. Keep it to yourself, I don't want no. None of my business. I don't want no. Cause it's just certain things I don't hear. I don't want no. I don't want no. I don't want no. I don't want no.
Freshie says, I don't care, boy. Just don't care. I don't want no. I don't want no. Look for him in the parties in Crop Over 2024. All right. So, we come to a stage now where we've got our top 5 songs of the week. And when we come back on the Sweet Spot, compliments Axel Finance, we'll run down those top 5 songs for you. Sweet Spot, guys, where everything is just crop over. We're big on everything that's crop over. Well, we've got 5 songs, and every week we try to bring 5 songs to the Sweet Spot. And this week we're going to start at number 5 with Donella from the All Stars Calypso Tent doing a song called Don't Bite.
You can meet me on the street and come up to me, and that would be alright because I don't bite. Donella don't bite. Even if you ain't my fan, I do understand. Yes, I would still be polite because I don't bite. Donella don't bite. You tell me on my quest for
Okay, don't bite, Donella. Listen, this song is a nice song. You need to go into the tent and have a listen to the song in its entirety. She's biting in the song. And then at number 4, we got Sugary and Mikey Mercer performing No Matter What. Oh yeah, at number 3 this week, GBM Neutron featuring Grateful Co. When Last, the remix.
So nice, we must be in paradise. When last, you had a time to remember. It's only bumper to fender. Grateful. And the drinks you're done, big up the bartender. When last you been to a party, girls waking up looking naughty, and the DJ just drop a tune, every man was a blind wine up on a shawty.
Yeah, that's a real sweet one. And then we've got Lil Rick at number 2. He's got about 8 songs already for the season. This one, Spinny, Lil Rick. It's on the back bend rhythm.
Back and squeeze, a box on the trampoline. No keep burning calories, cause you got to fit in them jeans, girl. Spinny, 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 spinny. Drop your bumper for me. Spinny, 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 spinny.
Well, I can see them spinning to that. Mikey Mercer makes his second appearance on the top 5 this week. He's teaming up with Mr. Blood doing a song called The Heart of the Party.
One thing that I know when festival time come wrong again. When the soca music hits, you know that you feel no pain. All my people, represent with your hand in the air. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Festival is the time we love to meet up with all my friends. Once music, liquor and gal out there, the fun never ends. Soca people, represent with your hand in the air. Let's go. It could be a pet or a line. We on the inside. When we come together, the party does come alive. Cause you, me, we are the heart of the party. It could be a lime or a vet. We ready to sweat. Is action you want? Then real action you go get. Cause you, me, we are the heart of the party. And we keep it pumping.
Yeah, that's a song that's chosen number 1 this week. The incredible combination of Mikey Mercer and Mr. Blood, something called The Heart of the Party. Well, let me remind you of a couple of things because we're in the heart of Crop Over here now. Tomorrow marks the official start of the Crop Over season for 2024. We'll be celebrating, as you know, 50 years of Crop Over. The festivities will kick off with the ceremonial delivery of the last canes and the anniversary Calypso Tent that will feature a lot of the songs that we've gone through in these 50 years. The venue, though, has changed, and it will all take place in the heart of the city. starting with a parade on Broad Street from about 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then it will move on to the Golden Square Freedom Park. So you see all this action is free and it's in the city, and that's from tomorrow. On Sunday is the Scotiabank Junior Monarch semifinals. That moves to the graduation tent of the UWI Cayfield campus. There are two categories here, the Junior Soca Monarch and the Junior Soca Monarch titles. Who will advance to the finals? Come out and support the future Calypsonians of Calypso. One, the Junior Soca Monarch and the Junior Calypso Monarch competitions will be up for the judges tomorrow on Sunday. Now, don't forget to tune in next week. We've got some great stuff. We'll feature I believe it's going to be the Cave Shepherd, Shining Stars, let's get that right. It's going to be the Carter's Shining Stars Calypso Tent. The Carter Shining Stars Calypso Tent will be on next week, and we will feature, of course, Julie, who sings as Lady Virtue. Hopefully, we'll try to get some like Ronnie Clark. He has a big song this year called PMs. There's also Jude with his Diplomatic Passport. Lots of nice songs coming from the Carter's Shining Stars Calypso Tent, but that's for next week. Now, I'm off and running to the Carter Shining Stars Calypso Tent because I'm emceeing their show tonight. So I'll either see you in the house, and if I don't, I'll see you next week. Look after yourselves.